Let's think of successful people today. John Rockefeller in the last century, Elon Musk today. Do you think they would have been able to achieve their goals if they were constantly lazy and didn't put their ambitions first? Discipline isn't about restraint. It's about cutting off all unnecessary things in your thoughts if you want to achieve success. If you want to have a beautiful body or to build your capital, but you can't get yourself to get up in the morning and exercise something, or someone distracts you from achieving your goals. You realize that you need to do something, but you cannot overpower yourself. All of these things combined is a lack of discipline. Let's talk today about how to manage your habits and become disciplined to achieve your goals. We envy people who have achieved something achieved in their lives, but unfortunately, we only see the tip of the iceberg. We see the success of these people. We see the result they have achieved, but we do not see what is hidden from our eyes under the water. We do not see what labor and perseverance invested by successful people on their way to success. For example, Elon Musk at the age of 8 had already read the Encyclopedia Britannica in its entirety, and at the age of 10 he mastered a 6-month programming course in 3 days. John Rockefeller at 16 enrolled in a 3-month accounting course and started looking for his first job, for which he went around some banks 2 or even 3 times. Imagine now the discipline and perseverance it takes to do these actions consistently. John Rockefeller possessed unwavering perseverance. These are perfect examples of absolute self-discipline for consistency in your actions. Constant action breeds habit. Being happy is also a habit. The choice is up to you. Start small. Do simple, systematic actions to make them a habit, and then increase the task as needed. For example, if your income is still small and you are barely making ends meet, start saving at least 10% of any income. Pay yourself first, even if that amount is as little as $2. Eventually, these systematic habits will be the foundation of building your discipline. Remember, bad habits form very quickly, but it's hard to live with them. Good habits are hard to form, but easy to live with. Start controlling your time. Discipline is very effective in helping us manage our time, because time is our most valuable resource, which that many people waste on internet scrolling. When you learn how to cut off all the unnecessary things that prevent you from achieving a particular goal, you will be able to reach those very heights in getting rid of unnecessary. And it's not just about time. Think about it. How much useless things are going on in your life? How much energy, money, and health we spend on things we don't need? If each of us would strive to limit ourselves from unnecessary spending, there would not be so many poor people in our lives. It takes great willpower to resist the temptation to smoke, the temptation to buy a car on credit, the temptation to show off in front of everyone, even at the cost of the last money. To solve this complex, there is a very simple methodology example. If you want to buy a new phone for $5,000, then boldly multiply this amount by 8 times, and imagine that in 10 years, this amount will turn into $40,000. This rule will help you avoid large emotional purchases, and as for small systematic spending, then count yourself how much money you spend by smoking a pack of cigarettes a day. At this point, you can see, without rose-colored glasses, how much money your bad habit takes from you. The end must justify the means. Over a long period of time, we have all lost something in one way or another. Fives. In one way or another. We've lost loved ones. We've lost the opportunity to hang out in the club, lost money, lost something else. But only 2 things along the way remain with us until the end. It's discipline and determination. Think that for you there is an ultimate goal in life. Visualize it. Make it so that the first thought in your head upon waking up is that goal. Start doing things on a regular basis to make it real. This way, every time you are unsure of yourself or your choices, your goal itself will tell you what direction to take. 5 ifs. So. Why do people fall? So they can get back up. We all stumble at some point. We lose our strength and motivation, but we're all human. We can make mistakes and fall. 5s. There's no shame in someone losing their purpose or going off track, but not getting back up after falling is shameful. In life, everyone has faced the temptation to abort their efforts after failure, made up excuses for themselves, excuses why he can't succeed. The key point here, however, is discipline, which is what allows you to develop the stamina to face external challenges and circumstances, and circumstances. You don't want to get up early in the morning, but you do it. You go to the university, to work, or to training, despite being tired and reluctant. In this way, you are already practicing courage and discipline, and this ultimately helps you to strengthen your will and achieve your goals. Knowing is not enough. It is important to turn knowledge into skills. Each person has his or her own life, ambitions. Some aspire to become a symbol of external attractiveness for others. Someone dreams of financial prosperity, and for some, the key is to live a peaceful and healthy life in solitude with oneself. However, to achieve these goals, certain skills and ways of thinking are required, so discipline plays a crucial role here, because only through constant practice, by trial and error, we can improve our skills and become experts in our chosen field. Lack of progress and development only leads to procrastination, a persistent desire to put things off until later, and prevents you from reaching the desired level of mastery. Just think how quickly and easily you can lose your form if you don't do a certain thing for a long time. What is discipline? It's a skill that helps a person to change their life beyond recognition. Think about what you don't want to do right now. However paradoxical it may sound, paradoxical as it may sound, that's exactly what you should be doing right now. After all, you can only give a course of action advice, but you can't make a person do something. So right now, do something what you've been putting off for so long and start already to develop your discipline. Conclusion. Character gets us out of bed. Commitment helps us to act, and discipline allows us to follow through.